Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's early. It's like 8:30, but look, I've been up for a long time. I've been waiting for y'all to get up. So get up and let's come talk, okay? So I just got back from the gym and I am going to finish meal prepping for the week. And I wanted to just talk. I wanted to talk and come and go as I meal prep for the week. I wanted to talk about something that happened to me yesterday. So, if you guys have noticed, the last couple of weeks actually, I've been posting my, progress pictures with my pants, and with me posting the progress pictures, I want to try it on the camera to show my progress, because that's what we do in the weight loss community, right? At least that's what I do. And so I put on a pair of swim bottoms on my body so that you can't see my goodies. I didn't want to wear just regular panties. I put on some grandma swim pants. And so every week I have been putting on those grandma swim pants and trying on my pants, my size 12 pants that I can no longer fit. And I got a lot of comments. But one of the comments that I got, some of them been good. It's like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get, right? So I got a comment about my progress pictures, my progress videos. Some of the comments have been beautiful, amazing. Thank you for inspiring me, so on and so forth. I'm trying to do the same thing, some things along those lines. And then some of them have not been so good. And so yesterday, I got a comment from a family member. It's always your family, right? And they slid in my DM and they said, well, why are you always showing your butt and your body? And that got me to thinking. And so, but before I thought about it for a little bit, because I didn't want to respond in a disrespectful way, because this is my elder, right? So you don't want to respond in a difficult way or in a disrespectful way, because it's your elder. It's my elder. So I thought about it a little bit, and my Hello Body self came on. Good morning. My Hello Body self came on, and I asked them, I said, well, what about me doing that makes you uncomfortable? And they didn't really say anything. They paused for a bit. They didn't respond immediately. But when they came back, they said, well, you're grown. You're an adult. They said, you're an adult. What did they say? You're an adult. But I just didn't think this would be you. And it got me to thinking, about body phobia. So let me get my stuff so I can start cooking. But I want to talk to you guys about body phobia, okay? So, body phobia, what it is. Let's talk about what it is. What is body phobia? Oh, so listen, for breakfast I'm having collard greens, of course. And for breakfast I'm having collard greens and kale and onions. I got 2 bags of kale because I'm eating kale salad as well for dinner. And for breakfast I'm having kale, collards, eggs, onions. So I'm gonna put those on now. I guess I will chop up my onions. I'm gonna chop up my onions and my collard greens. Oh, wait, I'm gonna tell you guys what else I had. I already cut up my watermelon, but watermelon for snacks. And then I'm gonna have a kale salad with chicken on it. I'm gonna have what else do I have in here? Green beans and shrimp. For my kale salad, I got Brussels sprouts, carrots, radishes, my favorite. And that's it for my salad. But I'm gonna chop up my collards right now. So yeah, a family member of mine slid into my DM. They slid into my DM ask me about why am I posting these pictures and these videos of my body. And this is what it made me think about. It made me think about the fact that many of us have experienced trauma in our bodies, and many of us have body hangups. And a body hangup is just a thought. It's literally just a thought that you have about yourself, about your body, based on your past experiences. Those experiences could be tons and tons of different things, right? And, you know, I'm doing these Hello Body workshops, and I talk a lot about this. I have these conversations with women and girls, right? But it's interesting when you experience it and you're like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. But it comes out all the time. So your body phobia is literally just a thought based on the experiences that you've had in your life with your body and other people or other things or other situations. For example, you could have been raped. You could have been raped one day, and maybe you had on a short skirt. Maybe you had on something that was provocative. And so now you have believed and internalized the thought that because you wore a certain thing, it's your fault. So now you believe that you shouldn't wear certain things and that your body is a temptation to men, or your body is this for men. We have all these thoughts, right? And because you hold on to that thought, and it doesn't have to just be about rape. It could be something like, you know, your body should be modest and covered. Your body is a stumbling block to men. If you wear certain things, then men are going to fall into temptation, which really? And so because you have internalized these particular thoughts, they run your world. And you're entitled to that. You're entitled to have your thoughts created by your values, your experiences, your temperament, your beliefs, you know, all that stuff. You get to have that. Now, the problem becomes when your thoughts, your phobia that you're entitled to have, the problem becomes when you project that onto other people. So what do I mean by that? So I believe that I'm supposed to be all covered. I believe that my body is a temple of the Holy Ghost. And as such, you got to wear certain things and be a certain way. And I have listen, I have cellulite, I have loose skin, I have saggy thighs, and I could have a body phobia. I could have a thought system that says I shouldn't show my body because it's ugly and it's shameful and it's this and it's that. I can have all of that, right? But that doesn't get me anywhere. And I can then start to, if I'm not careful, I can then start to project, good morning, thank you for joining me. I can begin to start to project my beliefs about my body onto other people. And that's when it becomes the problem. It becomes the problem when you start projecting your stuff on other people, because everybody is entitled to their own values, opinions, temperaments, all that stuff. So we have got to be careful about, number one, what we think and what we feel about ourselves, because, and you guys, my kitchen is still being renovated. So you see the backsplash in the background. I see it and it bothers me. But we have got to be careful about our thoughts that we think about ourselves, because we do project that to other people, and really it's just our insecurity. And we are allowing our own insecurity to become our opinion about other people. And if the other person is not strong enough, they will allow your opinion, your insecurities, your hang up, your stuff. And if they are not careful, they will allow your stuff to make them pause, make them hold themselves back, make them question their beauty, make them question all types of things about themselves. And that's not okay. That's not okay. And so because I am me, listen, I am me. My automatic way of handling this is to go harder in the paint, right? My automatic way of handling this type of mentality, because I believe, in my opinion, it needs to break, right? And what do when you need to break a mentality? You lean into it. You lean into it. You don't back away from it. You don't run from it. You lean into it. You challenge it, right? And so my way of handling it is by doing it more, make you real uncomfortable. If it makes you uncomfortable, then my question to you is why? Why does my perspective of my body, why does what I do with my body and in my body make you so uncomfortable? Why is that? And that's a question I can't answer for you. You got to answer that for yourself, boo. You got to answer that for yourself. And in answering that for yourself, you will find your freedom. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon, I was talking about, so I was just talking about a comment that I got in my DM on yesterday, which prompted the post that I put on Facebook. Then I went back and it's still there, but I just made it private. I made a post on Facebook last night in response to a comment that I got in my DM. This person came into my DM. It's a family member. They slid in my DM and it said, well, why are you posting these pictures and these progress? Why are you showing your body? Why are you showing your body? And in the post, I commented to them in the DM, but then I made a post that I later on took down because I didn't want to be petty. I wanted to be petty, but I didn't want to be petty. So in the post, I talked about how all of our body belongs to us. Our cellulite belongs to us. You see stretch marks, fupa, loose skin, all of it belongs to us. And if we're not careful, we will allow other people's hangups and insecurities to make us hide and be ashamed of our body. And that's not going to be me. What we're going to do is we're going to break this mentality. We're going to break this mentality. And so the way that I break the mentality is that I lean into it, meaning I'm going to make you more uncomfortable. I'm going to do it more often because the more that I do it, the more you question yourself because you have some cognitive dissonance. Now listen, don't forget I'm a therapist. So the therapist type should going to come out a little bit, just a little bit to challenge you a little bit. So I'm gonna do it more because I recognize that that's something that you are struggling with. And the way that you get unstruggled is by me doing it more so that you can begin to question yourself more, hopefully. And you begin to sit with yourself and you begin to ask yourself questions about why does this bother me so much? What did I experience about my body, around my body that makes this, my hang up, makes me project that to someone else? That's not okay. That's not okay. So I'm going to do it more often. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys don't see my body, yada. Because we're going to have to break this mentality. I don't like it. I don't like this mentality. So we're going to have to break it. And today. So that is why I do what I do. Because we are breaking a mentality. And it starts with me. Because what I don't like is that we have so many girls. We have so many women that feel like if their body is not perfect, then they can't, it's shameful. They can't show it. They got to get surgery in order to fit a trend, in order to fit what society or men or what mama and auntie and uncle or whoever said is good. I don't like that. I think that all bodies are beautiful in just however. Look, you may have done this and Krispy Kreme may have done it too. But this is where you are right now. Baby, you got to accept and embrace where you are right now. And if you don't accept and embrace where you are right now, you're going to find yourself hiding and shamed of yourself. And that's not okay. That's prison to me. Freedom is being able to say, this is me. All of it is me. Look, I may want something else. And look, there's like dualities, right? You can embrace where you are right now and still desire something different for yourself. You can say, yeah, I want to be small in this area. I want a smaller stomach. So I'm going to eat better. I'm going to take care of myself so that I can get the body that I desire as long as it's You know, as long as you can have your body, unless you want to have surgery, that's on you. But I just want us to be okay. I just want us to be okay. What you say? I love it. I used to hide my arms, not anymore. Y'all gonna get these chicken wings today. Come on now. It's too hot. Yes. Come on. So I'm the same way with my thighs. I'm the same way because my thighs, like cellulite is genetics. Cellulite is genetics. Loose skin, thin skin, the thin skin that you have that makes cellulite appear, it's genetics. You can't do anything about it. There's skinny people that have cellulite. There's big people that have cellulite. There's big people that have cellulite. There's big people that have loose skin on their arms. Look, I was someone like that too. I was someone that I refused to go out with like my thighs showing because I'm like, well, they gonna see my cellulite. They gonna think something like, who cares? Who cares? It's hot. It's hot. Let your thighs out. I am not going to be wearing stockings on the beach. I'm just not. I'm not going to wear stockings on the beach. I don't like girdles. I don't like girdles. I don't like shapewear. Good morning, girl. She said, teach him, sis. Good morning. I don't like girdles. I don't like shapewear. It feels very inhibiting to me. It feels like I'm stuck, and I don't like that. I don't like it. So I'm going to let myself hang out. I'm going to let myself be free. You know that what Amistad, he said, let we be free. I'm going to let myself be free. And whoever likes it, that's your business. If you do like it, that's your business too. But I'm doing what works for me because this is my body. I am learning to possess my body well. I'm learning to embrace even the parts of my body that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Like my thighs still make me uncomfortable, but look, it's mine. What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna have surgery. So I gotta learn to embrace it. I'm not going to be phobic about my body because someone else makes them feel uncomfortable. That's just not what I'm gonna do today. And I would suggest that you do the same. So look, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish my meal prep. Let me finish telling y'all what I'm eating. So for breakfast, I have my greens, my collards, my kale, my onions with an egg. Gotta get my protein in. For my snack, I am gonna have watermelon. And for my lunch, I'm gonna have a sweet potato. Y'all, I had sweet potatoes and fish all last week and it was the bomb. So I'm like, okay, I'm putting that in rotation again this week. So sweet potato, grilled fish, and some spinach. And then for my second snack, I had bought some almonds and I was going to do almonds and olives, but I was like, no. So what I think I'm going to do, because it's the holiday week and I was thinking about hamburgers, I have these Impossible Burgers, vegan hamburgers. So I'm going to do the vegan hamburgers for my second snack. So it is 19 grams of protein, girls. Yeah, watermelon is always a good choice. Everything sounds good. Watermelon has a lot of sugar in it. I'm really not supposed to be eating it because I'm like trying to do this October show, but I'm going to do it anyway because I have to do things that will not allow me to binge. And watermelon, it makes me feel so good and I love it. So I eat it because it won't. It's like eating candy, but not really. So this will be my second snack and I will eat this, just the burger, just the patty. I guess it's kind of low carb. And then for dinner, I'm going to have a big old kale salad. This is what it looks like. This is from last week. This is my kale salad from last week. It has kale, it has cranberries, carrots, radishes, Brussels sprouts, and that's it. And I use this dressing. This was a really good dressing. This is Ken's Honey Balsamic. Can y'all see this? It was really good. But I'm out of it. So I'm probably going to just eat ranch. So that's it. But I just want to come on. Oh, that's right. Eat it in moderation. Yeah, I got mine from Costco too. Yeah, I got mine from Costco too. They are really, really good. It's not as sweet as I would love for it to be, but it's decent. And you know, I put that salt on it and the salt kind of turns the sweet up. So, all right. So I just want to come on and talk about body phobia. There's this woman on Instagram. I think her name is like butterfly something. I will find her page and I will put her name in the comment section. Y'all, her page is so amazing. And she had weight loss. I guess, I don't know what her start weight was, but her body is like, she has a lot of loose skin, a lot of cellulite. And all she does on her page is that she has a pole in her house. I don't know where she is, but she has a pole, and all she does is work the pole in her videos, you guys. It is so beautiful. It is so empowering. It is amazing to me because it is her, like, you know, if you have ever had weight loss surgery, or if you've ever lost a large amount of weight and your body is not the way that you desire it to be, you do have hangups about it. You do sometimes think, I should have just stayed fat. I should have just stayed fat because my body was more acceptable in its fat state. And so you begin to have these hangups when you don't want to even show your body and be in your body. But this lady, y'all, she like just possesses her body in such a beautiful way. And she works that pole. I feel like I'm about to cry. But she works that pole and she just dances and she just is elegant and she just is empowered and she is standing in her body. She is standing in her strength, and it's not about sexuality. It is not about men. It is not about trying to be anything but who she is. And I absolutely love it. I love seeing her page. That's why I love to dance. That's why I love to dance. I love to dance because dancing just takes you out of that thought system of what will they think. This must be like good for me right now because this is therapeutic for me. This is a good conversation because dancing and movement and all of that stuff, you guys, it takes you out of that element of what will they think about me. And you can shift yourself into this mentality of, but this is me. I am possessing my body. My body is just a carrier of who I really am. Like what we see in the mirror, is just clay. It is just dirt. But the real us is on the inside. The real us is our soul, our spirit, our temperament, our personality. That is the real us. And this body just possesses all of that. It's a vessel. It's an instrument. It possesses all of who we really are, but it's still just a vessel. And I hate that we make it to be more than it actually is. But this, I kind of went on a tangent. Not really a tangent, but what I'm saying is that I'm going to post her name. I love watching her page because she just possesses all of who she is. And it is completely beautiful. And it's completely just her being just free in her body. And I absolutely love it. And that's what my intention is too. To just be free in my body. To just allow myself to just be me. Allow who I really am to not be backed away because of my shame around my body, around your shame around my body, or anybody else's. To just allow myself to just fully possess my vessel, fully possess and be who God has made us to be. That's what it is. That's what it is. No, it needed to be said. Good. So that's it. I'm gonna find the name. It's like butterfly something. I will find it. I will post it. It is absolutely beautiful. I recommend that you go to her page and just watch how she just possesses her body, just takes ownership of her body. And for a lot of people, especially if you've ever experienced sexual trauma, movement and dance and being able to just fully possess your body is powerful. It is empowering to you. And so I suggest that people just learn to be in their body, learn to possess their body righteously and in honor and in dignity without the whole connotation of this is sexual. So that's all I want to say about body phobia. Hey, Dee Dee. Good morning. I'm about to hop off. So you got to catch the conversation. I was just talking about this comment that somebody made in my DM. But I'ma still post. I'ma still twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk. And it's not about sex. It's about me possessing my body. Twerk, twerk, twerk. And being able to enjoy the body that I have without any hang-ups. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, how do I hang up? There we go.